This might be the most important thing you will hear about manifestation today. Listen to this. You do not get what you want in life. You get who you are. Let me say that again. You do not get what you want. You get who you are. Now, this is important. I want you to think about this. If you want something in life, you must become that thing first. If you want success, then become success. If you want a good relationship, then you have to become the exact quality and value of the kind of relationship you want in life. Anything you want abundance, you want riches, you want everything you want, you have to become it first. Because nothing changes in our lives until we change. The way to get what we want is to become it. Once we become what we want, it comes into our lives effortlessly. Now, someone asks a question, how do you mean by this? It's very simple. Your personality creates your personal reality. Your personality is made up of how you think, how you act, and how you feel. That's your personality. And your personal reality is your life. The amount of money in your bank account, your business, the relationships in your life, whether you're making it in your life or you're suffering or in pain, you're ill, you're healthy, that's your personal reality. That's what your life is. Now, the personality of you watching me right now is responsible for the personal reality that you're having in your life. In other words, you create your life and I create my life. So until we develop or cultivate the kind of personality that can generate our personal reality, then we'll keep living the same way we've been living in our lives. So we become what we want to get in our lives and it will flow into our lives effortlessly. This is how manifestation works. So I earlier said that if you want success, you must become success. How do you become success? Well, what is the personality that is responsible for that personal reality called success? Okay, so how you think, how you act, and how you feel is your personality. So how do you think? Success is first a mindset. Remember, I always say this. Failure is also a mindset. Riches is first a mindset. Abundance is first a mindset. And poverty and lack is also a mindset first. So you want to be successful in your business, in your relationships, your whatever. How do you think? Are you always afraid of investing money? Are you always conscious of scammers? Are you always conscious of people taking you for granted? You don't believe in yourself. You don't think that something is going to work out. The first thought that comes into your mind whenever you want to do something is, it's not going to work out. It didn't work out yesterday. It didn't work out for Mr. A. You know, people are too scamish. People are too this, too that, and all of that. Is that how you always think? Well, guess what? That is the thought of an unsuccessful person. But if you're courageous, if you have strong mindsets, if you're daring, if you don't care about taking risks, if you're ready to invest money, if you are adventurous, if you're someone that is resilient, patient, you have these personality traits, then that is how to become a successful person. The way you think, the way you act, invest in a business, you go ahead and invest. It doesn't mean you don't ask questions, you're not cautious, but it means that you're not always thinking about failure. You're always looking for information on things that work out. That's a good personality, and it will be rewarded by a personal reality called what? Called success in whatever you do. Think about this. So become success, and success will flow into your life. Unfortunately, most of us, we are by default becoming failures. By default. Just because someone stole money from you, 2 million, 3 million, and then when you see opportunities, you don't invest in opportunities. Just because someone broke your heart 2 years ago, sometimes 10 years ago, you don't believe in love again. And maybe the next person that comes into your life, you show them hell because you're still suffering from what happened to you in your past. And that's an important person, an opportunity for you to release and let go and love again. But you're messing them up, messing the relationship up just because of who you are in your past. The job that you were looking for, you've been looking for a job for the past 10 years, does not mean that you cannot get a job again. So things can change. Anything can happen anytime. You don't have to keep living in your past just because your past was ugly. You can have a better mindset and change it. So this is manifestation. Whether you believe in this stuff or not, as long as you're holding on to the memories of the past, you won't be able to create a vision of the future. That's it. But if you let go of the past and live in the present moment, because the future is created from where? From the present moment. A new future, by the way, not just replaying the memories of the past. The new future is created from the present moment. So as long as we learn to live in the present moment, tomorrow will be created from today. That's why the present moment is called a present. It's a gift, just like giving someone a present. Today is a present. How are you using it? How are we using the present? So think about this. Let's become who we want to be, to receive in our lives. Let's become who or what we want in our lives. And then circumstances will begin to work together to bring to our lives the kinds of things that we want in our lives, and it will happen effortlessly, like magic. But it's not magic, it's a law. We create reality. Nobody anywhere is doing anything to us except us. And that's not a bad news, that's a good news, because if we can create negative things, we can uncreate it and create something else. So let's take our power back and let's learn from our mistakes and then create something new. Then become the creators that we were meant to be. Think about this. Share it with someone else. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and watch it over and over again. Ask questions if you don't understand, and I'll talk to you soon.